Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to Vlogoween Day 29. We are only a few days away from Halloween. I'm so excited. How about you? Today I have for you a 40 witchy question tag, and I'm just going to jump right into them. I have my laptop right here, which has all the questions on it, and yeah, let's just get into this. Number 1, what kind of witch are you? I am an eclectic, solitary, kitchen/green witch. There. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Number 2, how did you discover your path? My friend Kelly at the time, there was a place back home that was doing kind of like teachings, and she asked me to drop her off there one night, and I did, and I kind of like went to pick her back up, and I was kind of hanging out, and I was checking out all this stuff, and when she got back in the car, I was like, what's all this about? And so when she started telling me about it, I was like, finally, it makes so much sense. Like, that's what I've been missing. So that was pretty much it. And I think I was about 16 years old. Number 3, how long have you been practicing? Since I was about 16 years old. I am 39. I wouldn't say that it's been a steady practice. It's always been kind of in my mind. And I've always had, books, and I've always done kind of low-key like candle magic and speaking my intentions out into the universe. I really only I'll go through like cycles of where I will be just really, really into it, reading a lot of books and doing a lot of spell work and things like that, and then I'll kind of it'll go on the back burner because something will come up, and it's just life. It just happens that way. Actually, since moving out here to pretty much nature, I've found my path again, and I've really hit it a lot stronger now that I'm older than when I did throughout my teens and my 20s. So number 4 is, what path tradition do you follow? Green/kitchen/Celtic. I kind of dabble. I pick from different traditions and different paths. I just figure what works for me, and so that I'm basically an eclectic. Number 5, are you solitary or do you have a coven? Okay, so I answered all of these questions in the very first question. I am solitary. Do you practice divination? If so, what techniques? Yes, I do on occasion. I have a rune set that I created. I also have tarot, and I want a pendulum. I want to make a pendulum, and then I also want to make a scrying mirror as well. Number 7, would you teach and practice witchcraft to your children? I don't have any biological children. I have 2 stepdaughters, and they were very interested in this path. They were very interested when they were younger, and they would always be like, "Mommy, make me a witch," and that's not how it works. And I've told them that I'm not their biological mother. It's not my place. This is something that is their own thing. Like, if they ever wanted to embark on that path in life, that is something that's up to them. No one else can make them do that. So I basically I didn't hide it from them, but I never outwardly did stuff, except for when a pet would pass away, we would do a little ritual and a little burial and things like that. So, I wouldn't say I wouldn't teach them, but they are 13 and 15 now. So, obviously when they get to when they are adults and they decide that this is the path that they want to take, then I will definitely give them a lot more information. But as being children that are not my own children, I don't think that that was appropriate, I guess. So I didn't. And but if I did have biological children, which I do not want, then yeah, definitely, I would definitely teach them, and they would learn about that being around everyday life, or my everyday life. However, I wouldn't ever force them if that's not the path that they wanted for them, then that's fine. Number 8, do you have a patron/matron deity? No, I don't really do. Number 9 is your favorite pantheon. Mine is probably the Celtic pantheon. It used to be the Egyptian pantheon. I also was really into the Greek pantheon. I had an unusual amount of Egyptian books before the first hurricane wiped out all of my collection. So I really liked that pantheon, the Egyptian one, but now I'm really getting into the Celtic pantheon. So Number 10 is your favorite goddess. That would be, my favorite goddess would have to be Danu. And that's because of my Celtic and Irish roots. My favorite god, Green Man. All things, I really, really do resonate towards the green path. I don't really have a whole lot of gods and goddesses that I work with or favor, I guess. I don't really have a whole lot that I've worked with or work with, but I do have like my green, I do have my green people. Number 12, what is your sun sign? I am very much so an Aries. Number 13, what is your moon sign? Mine is the moon in Cancer. Number 14, do you have a familiar? I did. I had a familiar. She was a black cat. I know, typical. The animals that I have now, I do feel on certain times that they could be in that path, but no, not any of the ones that I have right now. Number 15, thoughts on the afterlife. I definitely believe in ghosts. I definitely believe in reincarnation. I think that there's so much more that happens when you pass away than we know about. I don't believe that, that's like it for us when we leave, because we're energy. Energy has to go somewhere. So do we go back out into the universe? Do we go into something else? I definitely believe in reincarnation, and I feel strongly that there is a lot more to the afterlife than we know. Number 16, have you had any paranormal experiences? Oh yes, I have. I can make a whole video about those. I grew up in a house that was quote unquote haunted and had, poltergeist is what my mom would call it. And yeah, there's been like lots of instances that I can't explain. Number 17, are you out of the broom closet? If so, how do your friends and family feel about your path? I am so far out of the broom closet. There is no more closet for me. And my friends, nobody has ever really treated me differently or anything like that. Like, nobody cares really. And then of course my family, that is a whole different situation. My mother does not, that's for another whole video too. I'm not harming anything or anyone, so they should just get over it. Basically, that's how I feel about any religion. I don't care what they are spiritually. I don't care. That's between them. Like, spirituality is a very personal thing. Like, it's not for everyone to decide upon. It is a very specific thing between you and your god or your goddess or your gods and goddesses. Whatever, it's between you and that deity. So for someone else to like belittle you and talk down to you because of your religious choices is just, it's stupid. Like, get over yourself. You're not the only person, and your way of thinking is not the only way that's out there. So moving on. Number 18, what is something that inspires you? I'm inspired by a lot of things, like nature, the way that the sunlight goes through the trees. I'm inspired by random pops of colors in a setting. I can't pinpoint what inspires me for certain things. Art inspires me. Life inspires me. That's cheesy. Number 19, do you have an altar? I do. And you guys have seen that in a couple videos. I will link them right there. But I didn't really have like a full-on altar like I do now until I moved here, obviously. So growing up, I would have to hide it. So I would always have like an area that had like candles and some crystals and some stones and stuff like that and incense, and they would be none the wiser. But yes, I do have an altar, and I'm very proud of how far it has come. Number 20, what is a spell that you have done? Well, I've done prosperity spells. I've done a spell to return a lost item. I can't even think of all the different ones, but I have done a prosperity spell. So, number 21, do you have a totem animal? If so, what is it? My totem animal is right here on my necklace. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is a Celtic crescent moon with a moonstone and an owl. I love owls and everything about owls. So, number 22, my favorite pagan holiday that you celebrate. Come on. You guys know the answer to this one. Samhain, aka Halloween. Of course. It's always Halloween for me. Number 23, do you meditate? Yes and no. When I have to, like, I can't shut my brain off long enough to meditate properly. So I feel like I've never actually really meditated, if that makes sense. So, but yes, I do whenever I have to. Like if I have to sit down and I'm in a spell that requires me to sit and breathe and meditate, I have to focus on something. I try my hardest, but I really wish I could meditate, better. Number 24, have you gone to a psychic, tarot reader, Reiki master, healer, etc.? No. I've never actually had anything like professionally done. However, one of my friends is a Reiki master. And then my best friend would read my tarot all the time. So that counts. I mean, I've never been to my friend who's the Reiki master. I've never had Reiki done on me. I've actually never gone to a physical person and done those things. So number 25, what are some witch books that have influenced you? Oh man. Okay. So when I was a kid, when I first started out, Silver Ravenwolf, all of her books, like To Ride a Silver Broomstick, To Light a Sacred Candle, Teen Witch, like she had all these books in this series, which I had all of them, but I lost them in the storm, and I'd love to replace them because they're kind of nostalgic, and but they were just really great books that helped me understand certain things within this new path to me. So yeah, definitely those are some of the books that have influenced me. Number 26, favorite witch websites. I'll have to link them below because there are so many witch websites that I like. Let's see. There is one that I'm really, I go to a lot. It's called earthwitchery.com. I really like Bahati Life. So that is bahatilife.com. I, again, will link everything below. She's also here on YouTube, so I will link her channel right there. Number 27, your favorite witch movie. My favorite that I can watch over and over and over again is probably Hocus Pocus. But I do love Practical Magic. I love The Craft, Halloween Town. Yeah, so if it's a witch movie, I'm gonna watch it. Although I didn't like The Blair Witch. I just thought it was stupid. I don't know. Anyway, number 28, favorite mythological animal? Dragons. I love dragons. Yeah, I have a little dragon altar in my living room, so dragons. Number 29, your favorite season? Autumn. Hands down. Hands down. Everything is starting to change. You could just smell it in the air. Like when the weather gets to a certain point, everyone starts kicking on their fireplaces and you just smell it in the air, like that wood burning smell. And I just love the rustling of the leaves. I was really honestly born in the wrong state. I should have been born where there's an actual fall. So autumn all the way. Number 30, what is your favorite herb? Rosemary, probably. I love the way it smells. I love all the properties. I love cooking with it. I am a kitchen witch after all. Yeah, probably rosemary. Number 31, your favorite gem. I'm really drawn to amethyst. I have a lot of amethyst. Let's see. What else do I have over there? Amethyst. Amethyst is probably my favorite gem out of all of them. Number 32, the rune of your choice. Ooh, I've got a couple of them painted on my magical cabinet. I don't know. I don't really have one. I don't really have a rune of choice, actually. Number 33, your tarot card of your choice. Tarot card of your choice. I don't have a tarot card of choice either. I don't attach myself to things like that. I just don't. I don't know why. I never have, and I just don't have a favorite tarot card. I have a tarot deck that I really like, and that's my Halloween one. Halloween Oracle deck, but I don't really have a favorite one in that. I don't know why. I just don't. Number 34, symbol/sigil of your choice. I really like moon blessings, which is kind of like, it's a crescent moon, and then below it, it has like 3 little like raindrops, and it's a symbol for moon blessings. And I really, really like that symbol. I don't know why, I'm just drawn to that one. So number 35, your athame or one that you want. It's over there and I don't feel like getting up and getting it, but it basically has like a skull head and then the blade. It's pretty cool. but I don't really know if I want to keep that one or if I want to get a different one. Number 36, your wand or one that you want. I'm going to make my own wand. I have a wand up there. It's a Priapic wand, and I will link that right there if you guys want to see how I made that. I don't actually have a wand. I use my finger. But I do want to make my own wand. Number 37, your cauldron or one that you want. I really want a big, giant, huge, big one. But the one that I have is like itty bitty, and you can see it on my Samhain altar. I'll link that video right there. Number 38, your book of shadows or one that you want. I'm in the process of actually creating a book of shadows for myself. I would love to have a vegan leather bound, like big giant one like they have in like Charmed. But yeah, I want to actually create or find a vegan leather like big book that you can just like add paper to. So number 39, your tarot deck or decks or one that you want. I have 4 decks that I don't really use all of them, but I have 4 of them. I have a really old one. It's called the Gill Tarot deck. That's pretty old. I've had this one for quite some time. It's pretty beat up, as you can tell. And then my hubby, I love him to death. I saw this in a shop back home and I really wanted it. It is the Zombie Tarot. So this one I thought was really super cool, and I've used it a handful of times. It comes with an awesome book. I really like the cards. They look really cool. But the cards themselves are just super freaking cool. I really like this set a lot. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this set is one of my favorite sets. Then my friend gave me this one. This is the, these last 2 are oracles. These are oracle decks. This is the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. It has a nice big book, actually. And then the cards themselves are just absolutely stunning. They are just gorgeous, gorgeous cards. So, I love these. I love them. But a friend of mine gave me those because they just seemed more my speed, she said. So, and then last but not least is my newest one, is the Halloween Oracle. I love the box. It has like ghosts and bats and hats and brooms. I love it. This one I have used a couple times. Nice book in there as well. And then that same theme is all over the cards. And then you've got ancestors. I just love the drawings all over these cards as well. But this is probably my favorite deck. So those are my decks. And last but not least, number 40, something witch related you want right now. I really want Harmony Nice's book. I will link her channel right there. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous witch. And I really, really want her book. I believe it is on Amazon. I really, really want that book. So anyway, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope that you're doing well. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe while you're down there. And also hit that notification bell so you get more of me. And vlogging's almost over, but don't go anywhere because I do daily vlog until 2019, and then things are going to change. And I'll let you know about that later on in the year. So please stay tuned and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.